History is not just dates and dusty books. It's the story of human ingenuity, survival, and sometimes, well, sheer desperation. Every battlefield, ruined city, and forgotten settlement holds secrets that modern life can scarcely replicate. And for those of us fascinated by the hard past, there is a thrill in uncovering not just what happened, but how it happened, and why it mattered. From ancient fortifications to World War II's covert operations, the past is a guidebook for understanding human resilience under pressure. On this channel, we don't just study history. We uncover the strategies, the tactics, and the innovations that shape the course of events, and we explore how these lessons still hold value today. Before we dive in, if you're as passionate about digging deep into history as we are, take a moment to hit that like button, share this video, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to The Hard Past. It ensures you won't miss the next exploration of humanity's toughest challenges. The first step in truly grasping historical events is understanding the environment in which they unfolded. Take, for example, medieval sieges. Castles were more than symbols of power. They were engineered landscapes of defence. Every wall, moat and battlement was calculated to control movement, limit access, and maximize the defender's advantage. Understanding why a fortress was built on a rocky hill rather than a plain field reveals as much about strategy as any battle report. The terrain itself often dictated the outcome, forcing armies to adapt, innovate, or fail. Weapons, machinery, and tools are often the first things people remember about history, but the real story lies in how these technologies were applied. During the Industrial Revolution, for instance, the combination of steam power and mass production didn't just create more goods. It transformed entire societies. Armies marched farther, logistics became faster, and ordinary people's daily lives shifted dramatically. Even small innovations, like the development of waterproof maps during World War I, or, the improvisation of field radios in World War II, could actually determine life or death on the front lines. Understanding the practical application of these technologies really shows us that history is not only about invention, but about problem-solving under pressure. Perhaps the most compelling aspect of history is, the human experience, the decisions made under fear, stress, or scarcity. Soldiers in trench warfare, pioneers crossing deserts, or sailors navigating unknown waters, all faced challenges that demanded creativity and courage. They improvised solutions, often using whatever resources were at hand. From sandbags soaked in water to block heat in desert campaigns to the construction of hidden supply caches behind enemy lines, these lessons remind us that preparation and adaptability were as vital then as they are now. History is full of examples where cleverness triumphed over brute force. From ancient armies using decoy formations to mislead opponents, to World War II units employing camouflage and concealment to evade detection, the ability to deceive or remain undetected was, absolutely critical. These lessons remain relevant today, not as tactics for warfare, but as insights into resourcefulness and foresight. The most successful historical figures weren't always the strongest or the most numerous. They were the most adaptable, the ones who could read their environment and act strategically within it. Studying these maneuvers teaches us how constraints can spark ingenuity, turning disadvantage into, genuine opportunity. The true value of studying the hard past is in application. When we analyze a medieval siege, we can learn about logistics, resource management, and human endurance. And when we study guerrilla tactics in modern conflicts, we gain insights into planning, deception, and improvisation. So these lessons, they extend beyond just history enthusiasts and reach into practical realms like leadership, problem-solving, and even survival planning. By internalizing how people in the past approached what seemed like insurmountable challenges, we actually equip ourselves with frameworks that are just as relevant today as they were centuries ago. In this way, history becomes less about memorization and more about, truly usable knowledge. Just as historical figures adapted to changing circumstances, modern students of history must do the same. Reading about an event is one thing. Analyzing it critically, questioning assumptions, and connecting it to broader patterns is quite another. Create your own experiments in understanding. Map out campaigns, evaluate supply chains, or reconstruct decision-making under pressure. The more actively you engage with history, the more it becomes a living tool rather than a static story. This is where history moves from the page into your own experience, shaping how you perceive challenges and opportunities in any context. History rewards those who dig deep, who question, and who look beyond the obvious. The hard past is not just a series of events, it's a library of strategies, innovations, and lessons in resilience. By studying it carefully, applying its insights, and testing our understanding, we become more than observers. We become informed practitioners of human ingenuity. If you've found value in this guide, don't stop here. Subscribe to The Hard Past, ring the bell so you never miss an exploration, and share this video with others who want to uncover the practical wisdom of history. Comment with your insights, questions, or favorite historical tactics, because your engagement is what keeps the conversation alive. The past is hard, but the lessons it offers are invaluable. Dive in, stay curious, and keep uncovering the stories that shape our world.